Parmesan or Parmigiano Reggiano, the king of cheeses, an Italian masterpiece, and unfortunately, the most imitated cheese in the world. Ciao a tutti, my name is Robert Campana. I'm the founder of the Stop Italian Sounding movement. Together with I Love Italian Food, we created this video course on the Italian sounding phenomenon. Italian sounding is the deceiving phenomenon that uses Italian colors, geographical references, images, and words on the food and beverage packaging to induce the consumer into erroneously associating the local product with the Italian one. In this lesson, we're going to speak about the differences between Parmesan and Parmigiano Reggiano. Let's take a look. This is Parmesan, it's Italian sounding, and how could we tell? We could tell because we have the Italian flag and the American flag. It's an exaggerated form of Italianness with the Italian writing right over here. So right off the bat, the consumers could think that it's Italian because it's written in Italian. We also have the name Belgioioso, which is the name of the company. It sounds Italian. We have the word Parmesan, and right over here we have the aging, which in this case is 10 months for Italian sounding Parmesan. And another interesting element is that this is making reference to the king of cheeses with the crown, which in reality it is not the king of cheeses. On the other hand, we have Parmigiano Reggiano, and the easiest way to tell that this is Parmigiano Reggiano is with the dotted rind. That's the easiest thing to look for when you're in the supermarket. Another interesting aspect is that we do see the difference in colors. Parmesan is more of a white color, whereas Parmigiano Reggiano is closer to a yellowish color. In terms of production, Parmigiano Reggiano could only be produced in a specific geographical area as established by the PDO regulations. This area includes Parma, Reggio Emilia, Modena, Bologna, to the left of the Reno River, and Mantova, underneath the Po River. This special combination of climate, geography, soil composition, and historical aspects, they come together and they are essential for the production of Parmigiano Reggiano. On the other hand, Parmesan could be produced anywhere in the world, such as the United States, Brazil, or Russia. And in that case, there would be a big difference in terms of taste. Parmesan cheeses are not subject to the strict regulation as Parmigiano Reggiano. In terms of ingredients, Parmigiano Reggiano can only be made with 3 ingredients: milk, salt, and rennet. The milk used for Parmigiano Reggiano can only come from cows that are fed locally grown forage, grass, or hay, of course, within the PDO area. In contrast, Parmesan cheeses don't have to be made from fresh milk. They could be made from reconstituted dry milk, skim milk, and or cream. That's of course depending on which company produces them. In terms of aging, Parmigiano Reggiano, by regulation, PDO regulation, has to be aged at least for 12 months, but could also be aged for 24 months, 36, or even more, compared to that of Parmesan, which again does not have a strict regulation. An interesting fact about Parmigiano Reggiano is that a wheel of Parmigiano Reggiano could weigh up to 40 kilos. That's over 90 pounds. When talking about Parmigiano Reggiano, we also have to talk about nutrition because it's an excellent source of nutrients such as calcium, protein, and vitamins because of its simple and natural ingredients and its very unique aging process. Parmesan, on the other hand, is not like that because it can be made in various ways anywhere in the world. In terms of the differences in the uses in the kitchen, Parmigiano Reggiano is great when it's grated over pasta and soups, even shaved over salads and pizza, and is also great and excellent for snacking and for aperitivo, especially when paired with some prosciutto. In this case, we could cut Parmigiano Reggiano, or in Italian it's called scagliare, and I'm going to show you exactly what that means. This is scagliare. And this is a great snack for an aperitivo or for an antipasto. A very interesting fact about Parmigiano Reggiano is that the more it's aged, the better it is for a snack for people who are lactose intolerant. And last but not least, as a fun fact, Parmigiano Reggiano is officially used as a healthy snack on the International Space Station. So I'm going to ask you a question. The next time you're in the supermarket, which one are you going to choose? Are you going to choose Italian-sounding Parmesan, or are you going to choose Parmigiano Reggiano, the king of cheeses, an Italian masterpiece? Thank you. Grazie mille a tutti.